Hello, Jay here. Welcome to Beginning Guitar, Chapter 19. Okay, today we're going to keep exploring some major 7 chords and minor 6 chords. Let's start off with G major 7. Okay, for our major 7 chords, we're going to have a major triad and a natural 7th or a major 7th incorporated. It's going to give our chords a little extra color, little jazziness. So our notes for G major 7 is going to be a G, B, D, and an F sharp, and that's a 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so for G major 7, first one, just going to have middle finger on the 3rd fret 6th string. With your middle finger, you're going to mute your 5th string, and then you could have open 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings, and then index goes to 2nd fret on the 1st string. Okay, another way to play the same chord is just to add your ring finger to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay, now here's a cool little mini version. Just have open 4th, open 3rd, open 2nd, and then index is on the 2nd fret 1st string. And then just avoid your 2 low strings. Okay, next one's going to be a stock voicing for the 6th string for major 7 chords. Going to have index finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, mute the 5th string with your index, and then you go ring finger on the 4th fret 4th string, pinkies on the 4th fret 3rd string, middles on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then you can just cut it off right there. And you can also mute your 1st string. Totally movable chord. So you can have major 7s anywhere on your 6th string. Okay, for minor 6 chords, we're going to have a minor triad and we're going to add the natural 6. It's going to give our chords a cool, minor, kind of suspicious, little suspenseful vibe to it, I always think of. In the key of A minor, our 6 is going to be an F sharp. So we're basically going to have an A, C, E, and an F sharp. Okay, so for an A minor 6, we're going to have our normal A minor chord and we're going to add our pinky. So we'll have open 6th string, open 5th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, index is on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then pinky grabs the 2nd fret on the 1st string. You can also have your thumb over the top to mute your 6th string if you like. Okay, one more is going to have a couple different ways we can play the same chord, but we're going to have an open 6, open 5th string, and then index is on the 4th fret on the 4th string, and then we're just going to stack middle fingers on the 5th fret 3rd string, ring fingers on the 5th fret 2nd string, pinky is on the 5th fret 1st string. For this one, our F sharp is a little bit lower. It's that note on our 4th string. We can also bar with our ring finger to get those 5th frets. This chapter strum pattern is going to have 3 beats of 8th notes and then a quarter note. For your 8th notes, I'm going to recommend a down and an up strum. When you see a box without a bottom, that's a down strum, and an arrow pointing down is an up strum. Okay, we're going to have 8th notes on beats 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to tie the ands of 1 and the and of 2 to the downbeat of the next beats. Okay, now when you have a tied note, it's going to ask for normal value plus the note it's tied to. So on beat 1, I'm going to do a down up. I'm going to let that note linger and miss my down strum on beat 2. I'm going to hit my and or up strum of beat 2, let that note linger to the downbeat of 3, and then again resuming strumming on the upbeat or the and of 3, and then land with just a quarter note down strum on beat 4. So here's the pattern without a chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll just be playing each of these one time, but I recommend repeat them all 4 to 8 times and try your different tempos. Okay, grab your G major 7 and we're going to go 4 bars with that pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. For number 2, we're going to go 4 bars with an A minor 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's number 2 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For number 3, we're going to go have an 8-bar progression. We'll go 4 bars of G major 7 into 4 bars of A minor 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 4, we're going to go 2 bars of G major 7 into 2 bars of A minor 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... For number 5, we're going to go 1 bar of normal G into 1 bar of G major 7, and then repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. For your G, you're going to have middle finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, index is on the 2nd fret 5th string, open 4th, open 3rd string, ring fingers on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then pinkies on the 3rd fret 1st string. Okay, here comes number 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Here's number 5 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... For number 6, we're going to go 1 bar of normal A minor into 1 bar of A minor 6, and then repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. For your A minor, got open 6th string, open 5th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, index is on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. You can also have your thumb over the top to mute your low 6th string. And for this switch, I'm just going to add my pinky to that 2nd fret 1st string to get to the A minor 6. Okay, here's number 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, for number 7, we're going to start off with G major 7. We're going to have 2 half notes on bar 1. That's 2 chords lasting for 2 beats each. And then we'll have our normal pattern on bar 2. We'll switch it to an E minor on bar 3 with normal pattern. And then normal pattern on bar 4, but we'll have a quarter note rest on beat 4 where we won't play anything on that 4th bar. For your E minor, open 6th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 5th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, and then your open first 3 strings. Here's number 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 4. Rest. Okay, for number 8, we're going to start off with A minor 6, normal pattern for 2 bars. Then we'll switch it to a D minor, normal pattern for bar 3, and then a whole note rest on bar 4, where we won't play anything for that whole bar. Here's number 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 9, we're going to have an 8-bar progression. We're going to start off with G major 7, normal pattern for the first 2 bars. We'll switch it to C major, normal pattern on bar 3. On bar 4, we'll have a half note for the first 2 beats and then a half note rest where we won't play anything for beats 3 and 4. Switch it to an E major on bar 5 and 6 with normal pattern, and then on bar 7 we'll switch to A major, normal pattern on bar 7, and then a whole note on bar 8 with the chord lasting for 4 beats. Okay, for your C major, got the ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, open 3rd string, index is on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. You can make some contact with your ring finger to mute your low 6th string or have your thumb over the top. For your E major, open 6th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 5th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, index is on the 1st fret 3rd string, and then open first 2 strings. For A major, just doing the stack, I got my open 6th string, open 5th string, index is on the 2nd fret 4th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then ring fingers 2nd fret 2nd string with your open 1st string. You can also have your thumb over the top to mute your low 6th string. Okay, here's number 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, rest, rest. 2, 3, 4. Here's number 9 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. For this chapter scales, we're going to do G major in 2nd position, and then we'll do an A Dorian scale in 5th position. Okay, let's go ahead and get to know G major. First of all, our note's going to be a G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp to G. Okay, we're going to start off with our 3rd and 5th fret on the 6th string. You can use index and ring. On the 5th string, we'll go 2, 3, 5. I'm going index, middle to pinky. You can check out different fingers. And then on the 4th string, we'll go 2, 4, 5. I'm going index, ring to pinky. You can also go index, ring, ring. And you could also just use your index for all your notes if you like to. Coming back down, we'll go 4 to 2 on the 4th string. 5, 3, 2 on the 5th string, and then 5, 3 on the 6th string. Here's that scale up and down. 3, 4. For number 2, we'll hit each note 4 times. They're going to sound like 16th notes. You can do all down picks or do alt picking. I'll do all down picks for this. 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Okay, for number 3, we're going to take the scale up 2 octaves. Let's do what we've already done. 3 to 5 on the 6th string, 2, 3, 5, 5th string, 2, 4, 5, 4th string. Okay, we're going to keep going. 2, 4, 5 on your 3rd string, 3 to 5 on your 2nd string. We'll go 2 to 3 on your 1st string. That 3rd fret is your 2nd octave G, but we're going to go 1 note higher up to hit this note A on your 5th fret. Okay, coming back down, 3, 2, 5, 3 on the 2nd string. 5, 4, 2, 3rd string, 5, 4, 2, 4th string, 5, 3, 2, 5th string, and then 5, 3 on your 6th string. Here's that scale up and down. 3, 4. Okay, for our A Dorian scale, first of all, let's talk about Dorian. Dorian is basically a minor scale. It's going to have a flat 3 and a flat 7, but it has a natural 6. And that's going to correlate nicely with our minor 6 chords we're playing. Also want to point out that Dorian's built off the 2nd note of the major scale, so it's what we call the 2nd mode of the major scale. So we're actually playing the same notes as a G major scale. And for A Dorian, our notes are going to be an A, B, C, D, E, F sharp to G, and then back to A. Okay, let's go ahead and play it up in our 4th position. It's going to start off 5, 7, 8 on the 6th string, and then 5, 7 on the 5th string, and then 4, 5, 7, 4th string. Coming back down, 5 to 4, 5, 7, 5th string, and then 8, 7, 5, 6th string. Here's that scale up and down. 3, 4. Okay, for number 5, we'll hit each note 4 times. It'll sound like 16th notes. I'm going to do alternate picking for this. 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Let's take the scale up 2 octaves. Let's do what we've already done. 5, 7, 8, 6th string, 5, 7, 5th string, 4, 5, 7, 4th string. Then we'll go 4, 5, 7, 3rd string, 5, 7, 8 on the 2nd string. Once we get to our 5th fret on the 1st string, that's our 2nd octave A. Let's go up 2 more notes. We'll go 7, 8. Coming back down, 7, 5. 2nd string is an 8, 7, 5. 3rd string is a 7, 5, 4. 4th string is a 7, 5, 4. 5th string is a 7 to 5. And then 6th string is an 8, 7, 5. Here's that scale up and down. 3, 4. Okay, I always recommend to improvise and jam with your chords and your scale. So I'm going to play some G major 7 and then improvise with some G major scale. You can strum any pattern or any tempo. Starting off with some chords. And some scale. now I'm going to do the same concept. I'm going to jam on an A minor 6 and then play some A dorian. Start off with some chords, some scales. Back to some chords. A little more scale. Okay, for this chapter study, we're going to talk about palm muting. Okay, now we've talked about alternate picking, and I recommend to have a resting point for your alternate picking. And this one, we're actually going to make contact with our strings with our palm as we have a resting point. Okay, now for your palm muting, usually there's a sweet spot, and it's going to be where your palm's going to be backed by your bridge. And the key is to make contact with your palm, and then to still hear that note without choking out the note, being too far forward. So you want to always try to find, like I said, that sweet spot, and then you'll have your palm mute. Palm muting is really cool. You hear it a lot, especially in some rock and harder rock too, and heavy metal. Very, very common sound, but also you can hear it in pop. You can hear it in lots of different styles too. I use it all the time. It's a great way to add some dynamics to your playing, and it kind of makes those notes pop out a little bit too. Okay, I'll just be repeating these a couple times, but I recommend repeat them a bunch and get inside of them. Okay, you can do all down picks for all these exercises too, or if you want, you could try some alt picking too. Okay, let's go ahead and try number 1. We're just going to do 8th notes on an open 6th string with palm muting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 2, we're going to do 8th notes on the open 5th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 3, we'll do 8th notes on the open 4th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 4, we'll do 8th notes on the open 3rd string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 4 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 5, we'll do 8th notes on the open 2nd string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For number 6, we'll do open 1st string 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For number 7, we're going to do 8th notes on an E power chord. Just got my index finger on the 2nd fret 5th string with my open 6th string. I just want to get both of those notes in there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 8, we'll do an A power chord with 8th notes, all palm muted. I got my index finger on the 2nd fret 4th string with my open 5th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here's number 8 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 9, we're going to do a D power chord with some 8th notes, and I'm going to have my index finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string with my open 4th string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 10, we're going to do a fretted power chord. We're going to do a G power chord. I got my index finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, ring fingers on the 5th fret 5th string. We'll do some muted 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 11, we're going to do some single notes. We're going to go open 2, 4, 2 on the 6th string. On the number 12, we're going to go open 2, 3, 2 on the 5th string. For number 13, we're going to go open 2, 4, 4 string to open 2, 4 on the 3rd string. For number 14, we're going to go 3, 2 open 1st string to 3, 2 open 2nd string. For number 14 a little faster. Okay, for number 15, we're going to do a 4-bar progression. We're going to start off with a whole note on E with no muting, and then we'll do bar 2 quarter notes all muted with that same E chord. We'll switch it to an A major chord, and we'll do 2 half notes without muting, and then we'll do 8th notes with muting. Now when we want to mute full chords, just let your palm just kind of flatten out and just go straight across all your strings. And then you can also mute your full chords too. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here's number 15 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, for number 16, we're going to start off with the G major. We'll do quarter notes in bar 1 without muting, and then we'll do some 8th notes in bar 2 with muting. We'll do a whole note on C major for bar 3 without muting, and then we'll do quarter notes on bar 4 with palm muting. Okay, here comes number 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 16 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you for the next chapter. Take care.